Hello Capricorn and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. I've just had the funniest image of you like for your weekly reading. It was like you were standing there and you're holding one of these rocket fireworks and suddenly it just blasted off and you took off like a rocket. You just went and went up, onwards and upwards. So it was like, I don't know, but it was kind of like you knew you were doing it and it's like, off I go. There's a sense of inevitability with it. There's a sense of knowing that there are potential risks and dangers to doing it that way, but at the same time, it's like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. This feels right. So yeah, something could quite literally take off this week like a rocket for you. So, or just it could be you just feeling really motivated to start something. It just feels like things are moving forward and it feels like you're just, surrendering to it, surrendering to this energy. So let's see what else is coming through. As I'm doing this reading, I'm seeing the beautiful moon. It's not quite a full moon yet, but it's nearly full. Full moon rising. It's quite literally just there. And it's like, so beautiful to be doing that whilst I'm doing this reading. But let's see what's coming through for you, Capricorn, because the cards are not jumping out. What does Capricorn need to know? I'll give it one last whirl and then let's see what's coming in for Capricorn. Okay. 9 of Crystals, security, abundance. Okay, I love this. Lovely, absolutely lovely. And I feel like, with this beautiful spider, it's like this is you. And I know some of you are scared of spiders, but it's a sense that you have woven this beautiful web around you where you're seeing this magic and beauty, which is actually really nice. It's like potentially it feels like there's something really good around you at this moment that you have created. And it felt maybe like it could have been flimsy for a while, but it's starting to strengthen is what I'm being told. Webs, they do look intricate. They do look like they're weak, but they're actually really strong. So I do feel like this is potentially a lot to do with your community or your living situation, your housing, where it is that you find yourself at this moment in time, but very much connected to your feeling of security and abundance and how that looks around you. We've got Cup 9 Moon Pisces, beautiful, 2 9s. So 9 of Crystals and 9 of Cup 9 Moon Pisces. And it's funny, I was just talking about the moon and then the moon card came in. This is all about your fulfillment, emotional fulfillment and security and abundance. These are kind of the themes that are coming through here this week. So the Pisces energy can bring a lot of compassion, creativity, spirituality. It can also be where this might be an issue that you're quite sensitive about this week as well. But it may feel like you might want to do a few more things behind closed doors or tie up a few loose ends, or it may have a sense of wanting to protect something around all of this that feels very close to home is kind of the energy I'm getting for this Capricorn. So there's a little nurturing and protective energy around this. So let's see what else is coming through with it. So we've got the 6 of Cups. So this is, it can be around a past energy, like nostalgia for the past. It can be wanting to go back to a trip down memory lane. The 3 of Swords, okay. Well, maybe you do, maybe you don't, because maybe even just the idea of going back to the past, there's some tinged with sadness perhaps, or some wounds around that. And this can be both good and bad, like maybe something traumatic happened in your childhood, or there was some sort of crisis or some sort of wounding that occurred in the past. This is very much like a children kind of energy, wounds of the child, wounds of the inner child, wounds of childhood that are coming up here around this. Now, for some of you, it's like the past was actually very sweet and you want to go back to that. But in some ways it's like, it's painful to go back because it's gone. But we've got the Ace of Pentacles here, which is also, there's a sense that there's something new that's coming in here. There's a new path. There's a new cycle opening up. And what I see a lot with this full moon that occurs on June the 14th in the sign of Sagittarius, which I'm seeing kind of half rise now. It's not the full moon, like I said, yet, but I am seeing a very sweet healing of wounds or childhood wounds that are coming through here, because, perhaps this Ace of Pentacles is where, there's something that's potentially like made you sad or has wounded you in the past. And the Ace of Pentacles is like there's some kind of practical solution or a new start and beginning that's associated with this. So 9 of Wands, you might be tired, and it's like the wounded warrior. It's like, okay, I'm being presented with this Ace of Pentacles, but, I've had a bit of a struggle, overcoming these wounds. But, you're being really clever with it, forming a strategy, because you've got something quite amazing here, and you've got the Hierophant. Okay, so this could be around marriage. It could be around higher belief systems, like higher philosophies. It could have been around connection to religion as well, some of those high belief systems, if any of this is connected to those childhood wounds. But I feel like the Hierophant is like a big commitment. This Ace of Pentacles is something big that's coming in here, that's going, yep, this could bring security and abundance. This could bring fulfillment. But I've been hurt in the past, and do I want to do this? But then it's like, yes, I do. I'm going to think of a plan, even though I have been wounded and been through a lot. Soul's coming in with the Hierophant and giving me strong message that this Ace of Pentacles is a new path that's developing here. It's in your element, Capricorn. It's in the element of Earth. So this is definitely where something's grounding into a reality, or you're wanting to start a new cycle that's bringing this in for you. And this could be something that helps heal these wounds, or some of the wounds that whatever this wound represents to you. But it could also be, a new sense when bringing security and abundance. This could be a new cycle related to money. It can be a new job. It can be bossing up, starting a new business. It could be a new health cycle as well. So, and it could be something new, like a new role that you're stepping into with your career. It can be around the home as well, something new you're wanting to bring in around the home. So it's just some really, really nice energy that this is the thing that could take off like a rocket, quite literally. But I think that there's just a few sensitive points around it. You might be feeling just sensitive, or you might have a little bit of apprehension around it, or reluctance around stepping into it for the moment. But your logical brain's coming in with the 7 of Swords going, well, this potentially is something I really need to be doing. So I'm going to kind of think up a plan and a strategy around it. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it well, and I'm going to make it work. So that's kind of the energy that's coming through around it. So, but at first, when this opportunity arises, you might be giving it kind of, the 9 of Wands, he's giving it side eye. There's a bit suspicious of it, like, I've been here, done this before. I don't know if this works, or I don't know if this is going to like bring me the same result as the last time. But it's almost like, well, is it going to bring fulfillment? Is it going to bring a sense of abundance? Is it potentially going to bring security? These are the sort of things that are being kind of coming up as the themes around this new cycle. So let's see what else is coming in with Capricorn. Let's pull some animal energy and see what is coming through. So, the Hierophant could quite literally be that there's something around a loved one, or a partnership, somebody who's been in your life for a long time. So it can actually be a partner, or it could be family, but it could be some kind of wounds around that as well. Whoa, we've got Tiger. I love it. Okay, Tiger coming in. This is the fire element, and Tiger is the night hunter. Tiger says, right, have the courage to trust your intuition and step into this. Don't let fear of things that haven't worked out in the past stop you. You got your clever mind. You know what fulfills you. You've got this sense of you've been the spider in the past. You've created these things already. Look at the achievements that you've got and go for it, because this spider is very clever. And that's what the 7 of Swords is. You've woven a beautiful web here of things that you do want. So, of course, you can do it. Yes, some things didn't work out, or some things kind of hurt you. But the Tiger is just saying go for it. Feel the fear and do it anyway. It's like, it feels like I said, there's hesitation around stepping into this, but the Tiger energy is like, trust this. It's a big protective energy. It's like Mother Tiger. So it's like, strangely, it's like reminding me of the spider, like And I know they're kind of like not necessarily the most, it's a little bit creepy, the spider energy, but it is, I sense that this is your baby that needs to be, or this is someone around you, or an opportunity that needs to be protected and nurtured here. So this is kind of fierce. So women will fight, or the divine feminine will fight if their babies are threatened. So in some way. So this is kind of connecting in, not saying that there's a threat to this, but saying there's some sort of fierce protective energy that you're connecting in with it, a fierceness that makes you stronger. So I do feel like there's a fierce, nurturing, protective energy that's coming through, and you might not even know, like I said, it's connecting you to a strength that you may not have known that you had, or you may have known that you had, but you're definitely connecting into it in full force with this Night Hunter, the tiger energy coming through. So, wow, this is very much to do with the year of the water tiger. You know, it is presenting us with a lot of opportunities to have the courage to step into a big commitment here with the Hierophant. And that is on offer here. There's the start of it, or the seed of it, that's coming through with this, and they're saying don't let any of those fears and doubts get in the way. So that's it, Capricorn. It actually feels exciting. It feels ambitious. It actually feels like this is something that is good that's coming through, but it just might not feel like it, or you may not perceive it as such at first. But that's it. So thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and take care.